AC-15 weather with Chief Meteorologist Alan Sealls, certified most accurate forecast by Weather Rate.
Tropical Storm Elsa remains in the southeastern Gulf of Mexico. It won't directly impact the NBC-15 area. Study this satellite view from earlier today, and what it shows, the circulation, it's easily 50-60 miles offshore of the Florida peninsula. But you can't see the peninsula because all the clouds, the thick clouds, the tornado threat, the heavy rain, it's all on the right side of the storm. And that simply says that hurricanes and tropical storms, they're not always perfectly circular and symmetrical. And that means that even though it's still offshore, the impacts are onshore across the Florida peninsula. Here's the latest information on Elsa. Maximum wind up to 70 miles an hour. It's right about at that threshold of becoming a hurricane. It may become one, it may not, but that's not going to change the big picture. The fact that it's moving due northward right now at about 10 miles an hour, close to the coast, that means storm surge, high wind along the coast. It means rain and tornado threats for inland portions of the Florida peninsula, and then all of that will be shifting toward the north. So as you look at where the storm surge possibility is, it'll work its way northward along the coast as the storm moves northward along the coast, and the surge for a system like that on the west coast of Florida comes in behind the storm as the wind direction changes. It's actually offshore wind ahead of the storm. Here's the forecast path and wind projection. Notice overnight, right now, likely to get to hurricane strength, 75 miles an hour. The forecast cone accounts for what we don't know, so we're still not positive and never will be whether it's going to go directly toward Tampa or take a more northerly track, just basically paralleling the coast toward tomorrow afternoon. So landfall could be as early as late evening if it approaches Tampa, or it could be as early as or as late morning if it goes more to the north. Either way, storm surge still a big deal for Tampa Bay and also places like Port Charlotte. Notice that forecast cone goes right up the coasts of Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, heading past New England as a weakening storm, but there will still be threats. Notice the hurricane warning area in red. That's new since earlier today for the possibility of hurricane force winds, basically around Tampa and northward. And now tropical storm watches for the coastline of the Carolinas and for Georgia, where they will get rain. Several inches of rain there, maybe half a foot of rain for the Florida peninsula. And our rain you see projected there, again, it's not related to Elsa. It's just Gulf Coast rain. And we had that today, even though in Mobile and Pensacola at the airports it was about a half an inch. Here at NBC-15 we had 3 inches of rain. And those of you along the coast this morning, you had 4 to 5 inches of rain in those downpours. 12 inches above average for the year. Latest radar. Finally, a break for many of us around Mobile Bay. Still have some showers in Santa Rosa County. In the distance, you see the cumulus clouds bubbling, so still the opportunity to get a rainbow or to get a downpour this evening. And then later tonight, the rain comes right back. We are at 76 degrees. The dew point, 74. So the air is sticky, and tomorrow, wet again. Way above average, easily 40, 50, 60, 70% rain coverage. Here's your 7-day tracker. The only positive, I guess, if you're tired of the rain is once we're past Friday, it looks less wet for the weekend. Not dry, but less wet.
All right, stay with us.